the hell have you been? One minute you vow to do everything in your power to stop this train wreck of a marriage from taking place, and the next thing I know, you're showering good wishes on Teresa and disappearing as if her marriage to Ethan were a fait accompli. I even had to tell Ethan I'd be his best man, though I'd rather be dead.
Julian, just calm down. Okay, Ethan and Teresa aren't married yet. I know exactly what I'm doing.
You're starting to sound like my father. He always says you can get more flies with honey than vinegar.
Yes, well, honey, my foot. I've got a far more high-tech solution for our problem.
Are Timmy's princess going to go up in flames just like the rest of Harmony?
Darn tootin', flammable boy. Match anyone? Lay off, Hecuba. I beat you fair and square way back in England, and here you are holding a grudge centuries later. Get over it, will you? Fair and square? Is that what you call condemning me to live in a dank, dark cave for hundreds of years? I've got plans for you two that will make life in a cave look downright cozy.
Do you all realize that what Reese is reading is nothing but a fairy tale?
You know, I'm not sure that's why it sounds familiar.
What? Why are you staring at me like that, Charity? You're making me nervous.
You should be nervous, Kay. Did Luis ever tell you about the first time we met? I crashed into his police car. He hated me.
It was only because of your last name, which I now admit was not fair to hold against you. Are you?
Well, it had to have been the worst first meeting any two people could ever have.
Well, I don't know. When Teresa and I re-met a year and a half ago, she dumped a bucket of paint on my head.
How strange is that? If I hadn't been in such a hurry and crashed into his car.
And Teresa being such a klutz. None of us would be here today.
I told you, fate brings people together, and fate keeps them together.
Well, to fate then.
To fate.
To fate.
To fate.
Don't keep me in suspense. You obviously have a brilliant scheme up your sleeve, or you wouldn't be this calm.
Julian, I can't give you all the details right now, but I promise you, Ethan is not going to marry Teresa. And as soon as I get what I'm after, you will be the first to know. Did you have time to make a copy or not? Yes, but Pilar walked in before I could get the disk out of the computer. So you mean it's still in there? Yeah, I'm afraid so. Pilar doesn't know it, but the means of her daughter's destruction is in that laptop she's carrying around. I gotta get that disk out of here before she gets out of the house.
Pilar, I hate to bother you, but would you mind getting us a fresh tray of tea before you leave? Of course not. Pilar, you'll never be able to carry the tea tray and the computer. Why don't you just leave it here? Ta-ta, Tabitha.
What are Timmy and his princess going to do?
I'm sorry, lad, I'm helpless without my powers. Hecuba can really do whatever she wants to us.
But Timmy's too young to die!
Charity, why'd you say that? Why should Kay be nervous?
I'm not sure. Hey, it's been an upsetting 24 hours for all of us.
Look, I know you all think that I imagined the word on the wall, but I saw the word death written right there in blood. I've had enough of this. Kay, wait. Why do I have the feeling that you can explain all of this? You know what's going on around here, don't you?
Happy New Year.
Thank you very much.
Happy New Year.
Bye.
See you later, brother-in-law.
Call and tell us your plans as soon as you work them out.
Don't worry. Be the first to know.
I love you, Teresa.
Love you too, Louise.
Nice.
Seem so happy, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
You know, I didn't want to say anything to dampen their spirits, but I thought for sure that Gwen, or at least her mother, would have put up a bigger fight about them getting married.
I'm not as worried about those two as I am your brother and father.
It's true. Julian and Alistair have never been good losers.
So I guess I'm not the only one who thinks that Teresa and Ethan are in for it.
All I know is that Ethan loves your sister very much. He'll do whatever he has to protect her. Let's just forget about my family for the rest of the day and concentrate on us. Now, where were we?
Well, as I recall.
I'm sure I can manage the tea tray along with the computer.
But why don't you just leave it here? I mean, it's not as though it contains confidential government secrets.
No, of course not. But it is Teresa's, and she has very important things on it.
I promise I won't take my eyes off of it.
All right, but please.
Pilar, it is perfectly safe here with me.
Excuse me.
Keep Ivy busy for a few minutes, okay?
Ivy, could you? I wanted to ask you about a decorator that is featured in here. I think you used this particular decorator.